This question: how do you activate Kundalini and the subsequent spiritual awakening or Kundalini awakening that is bound to follow? Kundalini is a Sanskrit word for life force energy, and it is very real. You may have heard the word before, you may not really know what it is, but I can tell you something. If you have a Kundalini activation and the subsequent awakening that often follows because it just blows your mind, then you're not going to be wondering if it's real or not. You're going to be wondering what the hell is going on and how do I stop it? So my caveat to this video is be very careful what you wish for, but I'm going to tell you how it is that people usually achieve one. Your physical body is connected to a subtle energy body or spiritual body, and it's connected via energy pathways and vortices of energy. These are known as meridians and chakra points. Chakra meaning vortice of energy. Now, energy flows through the human body all the time. You are an electromagnetic being, but you can begin to consciously become aware of the energy flow through you and with your mind be able to control that energy. Now, as you learn to bring in a practice of meditation into your life, you will be naturally, whether you're aware of it or not, beginning to use the Kundalini energy or draw upon the Kundalini energy up through the body to move you into altered states of awareness. As we do this at the root chakra here, as we use the breath and focus through visualization or just through sitting in the stillness, we bring or draw the Kundalini life force energy gradually up each major chakra point and then out through the top of the head. Now, this can be done very safely and gently, and most people won't have a huge Kundalini activation and immediate awakening because of it. But there are times when the Kundalini can be triggered and come up through the body so quickly that it can send you into states of bliss, move you into altered states of reality, and literally blow your mind. Followed by this, there can be the unity with oneness of everything, cosmic awareness, and a sense of blissfulness. Trouble is, what goes up must come down. Kundalini activation can sometimes be the impossible thing to try and achieve, and many people try to rush this, force this, or run towards it wanting something they're not actually ready for. So a lot of people join groups and do practice with Kundalini yoga, for instance, to learn how to do the meditation and physical exercises to help draw Kundalini energy up through the body. Or, like with the likes of myself, I'm a spiritual practitioner and was in tune with the spirit world from a child. The Kundalini, just through spiritual practice, learning to expand my awareness, sit in meditation, gradually over the years became stronger and stronger and became very activated or super activated when I actually had a soul connection, an experience connecting with the person who I remembered from a past life. That experience, the energy exchanged, shot me into another level of awareness, sending the Kundalini up and rising and putting me into a state of bliss and also terror at the same time. Oftentimes, once a Kundalini activation has taken place through spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, relaxation, breath work, or having exchanged a soul connection where you tap into a part of your soul that is remembering who you once were or who you really are, because of course we're eternal beings, you can then find that the activation is taking place involuntarily. In fact, most of the time it's spontaneous. It is not a controlled experience. And you can find that the Kundalini is being activated in your sleep whilst you're relaxed, and the energy can flow through because, of course, the mind isn't creating stress, fear, worry whilst you're asleep and suppressing flow of energy through the physical body, making the body respond in ways you could not even think possible. Involuntary movement sometimes, heart palpitations, burning sensations, electrical sensations going through the body, all sorts of manner of physical reaction that is really quite disconcerting at best, terrifying at worst. Now, I'm not here to spread a whole load of fear, because I truly believe that if Kundalini energy becomes activated in you, your soul is ready to have this experience, and it's going to happen no matter which way. So, for instance, it could be that you meet a guru who says they can activate it. And they do. It could be that you have a dedicated practice of meditation that you've been committed to for years. Myself, for instance, I was 20 years meditating before this happened to me. So you're going to have to be patient. Or it could be that it comes about through exercise, a life trauma, a soul connection. Kundalini activation can happen in all manner of ways. What's important is that it happens when it is meant to, and that you don't try to run towards it or force it. Because if you're not ready mentally, well, there are horrible stories about people not being able to cope and experiencing psychosis and things. So that's a very real concern. However, I truly believe that all experiences that are so-called negative lead us towards the light, or rather enlightenment. You can have the activation and not the awakening. You can have the beginnings of activation. The awakening comes much further down the line, or you can have it all together like I did. Should this happen to you, I really believe it's because your soul, your body, your soul, your subtle energy field is ready to wake you up to something so wondrous, which is your eternal soul self, the power that you are within, unconditional love, and your sovereign self. This is a process of empowerment, not just enlightenment. The biggest problems that people face, having had such a mystical experience afterwards, is learning to ground that new energy, that new level of consciousness that is now within your body into this world, and bring that level of love, understanding and compassion into your everyday life so that others can benefit. Now, there's a famous expression in spiritual philosophy from the East, which is before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water, and after enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. You are going to have to continue to go about your daily life as always. And this is where the real challenge lies. When you have a Kundalini activation and a subsequent awakening, and it throws everything that you've ever known about reality into question, and you start to see life from a higher perspective, questioning all of your social conditioning and norms, it can be very ungrounding, hugely unsettling, and actually turn life on top of its head. Should you move into this Christed awareness, this pure awareness and love permanently, and embody that within you, which is the ultimate goal, to have heaven here on earth, then you can really change the earth. Very few people have managed to do it in physical form, but it is available to us. A blissful state of being to be, whether you're in the physical world or the spiritual worlds. And ultimately, I believe it's the goal of all souls to be reunited back with source energy and love. And it's why these types of experiences happen to us, because at our core, we are that. We are both the creator and the created. So I'm not here to dissuade you from trying to explore your own spirituality and to explore the reality of Kundalini energy. That is between you, your soul, and source. What I am here is to bring you truthfulness, my own personal experience. I don't have all the answers, but I'm sharing my own experiences with you so that we can all together learn, grow, and ascend in awareness. My content is here to bring your awareness to life. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, don't forget, follow, like, subscribe, share, save for later. It all helps.